Postmenopausal. Postmenopausal. What?
You're
Speak
not
into
even
the
menopausal.
microphone.
You just post.
You can be premenopausal as well, can't you?
Yeah.
Well,
and
you're
menopausal.
Yeah, well, of course you're premenopausal at the time you're menopausal.
Yes, I think that you're the postmenopausal. Like menopause doesn't stop with you.
I am not menopausal. I am not firing blanks.
What?
Anyway, look.
You're very grumpy and moody.
Oh boy.
You see,
I'm exhausted because I'm exhausted.
Because?
Why am I exhausted? Because I need a nap. I was rehearsing with Kieran J. Walsh because I got a part in a TV series called Hardacre.
And I was wondering what's Hardacre. I didn't
That's
know.
the
I
name.
didn't even know how to read it. What did I read? Hardacre?
Hardacre.
Hardacre. No. Hardacre. And what's Hardacre?
Do you know how Japanese people say Schindler's List?
Schindler List?
No, they say Schindler's List.
Oh, yes. Uh-huh. Uh-huh. No, it's a kawaii?
What does kawaii mean?
Cute.
Yeah.
You're not kawaii, David.
Well, and when we went over to Japan with the boys when they were young, and little Jack had blonde hair, and all the Japanese girls were going, kawaii, no, kawaii, when they're coming up to him and everything, and I was thinking, I wish they'd look at me like that.
Yeah. But to them, you were like big, angry giant. Not friendly, but angry.
Yes. Come on, Hannah.
Yeah? Hello.
So, yeah, I was rehearsing for this thing, Hardacre, and the Hardacre is the name of a family. You know, Mr. and Mrs. Hardacre.
Hardacre.
It's like, you know, I guess it's sort of, it's implying that
hard-working.
Hard-working, these people who've pulled themselves up by the bootstraps and all that, Hardacres. Mm. It could be called hard. Anyway, look.
Hardybugs.
It's been commissioned for a TV station over in the United Kingdom. Is it Channel 5 or something?
Yeah, I think so. I read about this.
Mm. So I went for
the other channel.
I went for a costume fitting, and that was very nice. And then, I had to dye my hair. I had to dye my hair back to brown.
And it's really scraggly now. What did they do to you?
But it was nice. I went to the set. I went to the set at 11, and I think I left at 5. But it was so nice, just women just sort of fiddling around with your hair for hours, and I was just falling asleep in the chair. It was very nice, very relaxing. And I was asking one of the makeup ladies, what is it about, people pulling your hair that makes you so relaxed? And she said it's because you carry a lot of tension in your head. But I don't know if that, but
of course, head massage, Indian head massage.
Yeah, but I mean, remember we had loads of foot massages in Thailand. We'd be falling asleep on the chairs as well.
Yes. On the both ends, head and
there was one. You remember there was one massage, Jack, when we were in Phuket, and it was advertised for creamy massage. And it was like the most expensive one, and I was thinking,
creamy.
I guess people who are secretly a bit gay or something, they'd probably go there and they'd see lady boys and they'd love an old creamy massage. I was talking about like homophobia.
Yeah.
Like like arachnophobia is a fear of
spiders.
Yeah. It's funny, you never hear people, don't be so arachnophobic.
You can have phobia against anything.
Can you?
Yeah, almost anything. And
what are people not?
Dark spaces.
It's fucked that people are afraid
spaces,
of being. It's like it's mad. Yeah, it's mad that people are afraid of actually being outside.
I know.
That's fucked,
I
isn't
know
it?
a few people who were.
I
mean, I don't know.
But anyway,
personally.
homophobia. So being afraid of homosexuals. And I think that when people suffer from homophobia. They're not afraid of other people's gayness. They're afraid. I think they're more afraid of their. Well,
Yeah,
a large component is they're afraid of their own potential gayness, and therefore they're revealing a little bit of gayness in them. Because if there was nothing to if there was nothing to if you have a fear, if there was nothing, if you weren't a bit gay, then you wouldn't fear that. Oh, whatever the fuck.
Yeah, but I don't think it's such a problem, especially in Ireland nowadays.
I
It
know
was
it's-
like 20 years ago.
Yeah.
And actually, I was listening to a story that this girl, she was actually from England
Yes.
about 20 years ago, and she actually, because she was gay, and there was very few other gay girls.
Was her name Rosie?
No, Ray.
I'd love to fall in love with an English girl called
And then she tried to hit on girls,
Yeah.
but there was no response because no one would come out. And then she actually joined Pentecostal church in Nairobi.
Jack, do you know what the hell's going on over there?
Just to, oh yeah, so
Can you
because
translate?
Pentecostal chain, they offer you miracles, and she thought she will be cured from gayness, so she can be normal. It's incredible, and apparently a lot of people joined that church.
As Patsy McGarry said about the Catholic Church, they denounced gayness, but their ranks were swollen with gay men.
Yeah, but this is Pentecostal church. Those prophets.
Okay, Hannah,
They're
what are you
just
talking about?
promising the miracles and just to collect more and more wealth for themselves.
Okay, what are you
because
talking about?
Enslave. Well, I was just saying that I was listening to BBC podcast about secret.
It's mad, when you're on a podcast, when you listen to a podcast and you think, I couldn't be arsed
World
listening
of
to.
Secrets.
I couldn't be arsed listening to that podcast, but I'm on a podcast that I'm not interested.
Yeah,
Hey,
David, wake up.
Did you hear about the you watched the Golden Globes, did you?
Oh fuck yeah!
Yeah.
What a disaster!
Yeah.
Joe Coy, mate. He came. I wish we could actually react to that in real time.
Yeah, that'd be good.
We could, yeah.
How could we?
Is it a video or is it more what he says that is
No,
important?
because as a comedian, I'm wondering maybe we can.
Was he the host?
Maybe I can play it on my phone.
Wait, I have Bluetooth connected to the phone, so I can play it.
Oh,
So,
very good idea.
What's his name? Joe Coy?
Joe Coy, Golden Globes.
Anyway,
I'll tell you exactly what went wrong immediately. Actually, that was a really good suggestion,
Call.
Daniel.
That's a good call.
Oh, Jack, with your fucking. He was
David,
listening
you
to.
get him grumpy with
Hannah,
every podcast.
I know I look grumpy, people, but the torture that this woman has put me through.
Okay, I want you to stand up and show people your new pants and the size of them and amount of fabric they used to manufacture those jeans. And actually because you pay £299, they had to use a lot of fabric just to justify the price. Do you know what I mean? Do you want to stand up? Please do.
Do you have that?
What?
Have you got it?
I'm looking for it, but I thought David's standing up.
No,
I'm
not standing.
But what you want? You want the opening monologue?
Yes,
Yeah,
Jack.
yeah,
the
yeah.
opening
Okay,
monologue,
okay.
Jack.
Oh, I'm going to sneeze.
Okay, do you hear the way Polish people sneeze? They go apshik.
Welcome to the 81st Annual Golden Globes. I'm your host, Joe Coy.
Stop it for a second. Okay. So this guy, Joe Coy, is
Never
hosting.
heard of him.
The fact that you have never heard of him is not a badge of honor. It's not something that you should shout out in a proud way. Oh, I'm culturally ignorant of stuff.
Is that
I
the
happen to be.
culture?
I feel I'm actually upset now with you. I feel so upset. I'm a comedian. I'm aware of lots of other comedians. Okay, because I study. I'm a fan. Okay. Joe Coy. Good.
Are you a
good.
fan though? Just tell me,
He's
are
a-
you a fan?
He's a good comedian. Okay, Joe Coy. He's how would you say, like, he's like a broad comedian, maybe, you know what I mean? He's not like
Everyman's comedian.
he's not like pushing the boundaries of stand-up comedy, like someone like Jarrod Carmichael, who I met a few times, and I asked, hey Jared, can we get a photo together? and he just brushed me off.
How did you feel?
I felt like fuck you, Gerard.
Oh yeah, you didn't feel like nothing.
Yeah. I mean, he was a bit of a dick. I mean, what?
Yeah,
oh,
yeah,
like
yeah.
you're so cool. You're like Bob Dylan. You can't have your photo taken. Anyway, he is very talented though, but he wouldn't be for everyone. Just like me, thank you. Whereas Joe Coy has a broader appeal. Okay. Now the thing is, number one, Golden Globes, right? It's a corporate event, right? And I've played those corporate gigs once or twice, or a few times. Number one, a lot of people don't want to be there. They haven't gone to see you. They're there because they're contractually obliged to be there. So you have these fucking actors, and they're all sitting there, and some people are excited to be there, but a lot of them are just like whatever, you know, and they're a bit jaded. And then so he comes on to, you know, an audience that a lot of them wouldn't have known, like you said, they probably wouldn't have known who he is or have heard of him. But anyway, so he comes on, right, and then what else? Oh, Christ.
Oh fuck, Jack, are you okay?
What did he do? Did he hit him?
He just hit himself against the bike.
Jesus, Jack, I can't believe he sneezed and headbutted himself against the bicycle.
Shit.
It's
Is it
embarrassing.
blood? Is it blood coming?
Jack, I mean, it's really worrying.
It's embarrassing.
Yeah, because, I mean, are you not aware of what's going on?
Yeah.
No, it's unfortunate event. It's not really embarrassing.
Jack, can you not even look where you're sneezing?
I witnessed this guy tying his shoelaces, and a post box was above him. So on the street, he tied, and then he got up really like fast, and then he hit his head, and it was like a gash in his head, and with blood pouring everywhere.
Oh, shit.
I'm used to head shots because David brought me up.
I remember there was I was
Did
in
you
that.
hear that, Dave?
Yeah. I was in that place called the Workman's Club, and there was this girl. I can't remember. She was in some band. I can't remember. Oh, Little Green Cars. Fuck's sake! What a disastrous time of my life. I went back drinking.
Good band.
Yeah, okay. And
What was you were finishing the point about Joe? Yeah.
yeah.
We're
But, sorry,
going back
I
there,
know, but
just
I'm just
finish.
telling you. This woman, she was jumping around and dancing. She was dancing in a comedic way, and she lifted her. She basically headbutted her own knee. And it was the funniest fucking thing I've ever saw. I fell off the fucking chair laughing.
So why did you have to make it so depressing when I hit my head?
Because it's
why couldn't you just like laugh and say, "Ha, that's funny"?
no,
you know?
because it's
know what
like
I
my
mean?
own son doesn't know where his head ends and the bar of the bicycle begins, and he's sneezing like an 85-year-old doddery person.
Wow.
I like who?
Wow!
Wow.
Don't wow me, man.
Yeah.
Don't wow me, brother.
You special, David.
You're special.
I'm not your brother, father.
Listen, okay.
Yeah, you know.
Can we just talk about-
Jack has a lot of friends.
I'm so tired.
Well, only one father, so stay in a position.
But it's good to know that, like, it's good to know, you know, that your dad's just gonna, you know, not support you when you hurt yourself. You know, it's just good to know straight off the bat.
Yes.
He's just gonna
Okay,
belittle you and try and embarrass
Publicly.
you. Yeah.
Oh my God, David, it's
Yeah.
horrible what
It's
you're
really,
doing.
really
What am I doing?
It's just like belittling and
Hannah, you're just jumping in. You have no idea what the hell.
supporting Jack.
You don't know.
Thank you, mother. Thank you.
You can't like if people don't know, obviously nobody know. You know, the arm of my glasses fell off, and I'm trying to desperately screw on it. And she's going, "Where's this? Where's that? Where's this?"
No, because
David.
I got David a
Stop
really
it.
expensive.
Get some help.
Okay,
Stop, get
okay. Listen. So
okay, let's go back to the Golden Globe.
And it was just who found the screwdriver for your glasses?
Jack did.
Yeah.
Okay, these corporate events. I mean, they're very specialized places to perform to. Somebody like Ricky Gervais, killer. He went on like it was his last day on earth, and he just ripped into them, and they needed it. It was wonderfully irreverent. So this guy didn't know. Anyway, so he goes on, Joe Coy, and he thinks it's just an easy gig. You fucking Egypt, and he goes on. Go on, Joe Coy.
Look, I'm just taking this all in. Let me look around. I'm taking this all in. I'm
Stop
so
it.
excited to
Stop
be
it.
here.
Stop it. I'm taking this all in. I'm taking this all in. I'm so excited to be. Fuck you. Nobody cares, mate, about what you're taking it all. A lot of the people are bored shitless. They just want to get this over with, get an award. Some of them know the awards they're going, and he's gone. Look, the first thing as a stand-up comedian, you have to go in and straight away get a laugh. Boom, say something, get them, win them over, okay, and it settles the audience and they know, okay, we're in the hands of somebody who understands what funny is. But I mean, this guy just straight away going, oh, let me take all this in. Like, I'm so excited to be here. Just don't be excited to be here. Go on.
Because it was all about him.
Yeah, because nobody cares about him. And also, who are you?
Yeah,
I mean,
exactly.
I know who he is.
Come true.
Sorry.
Not just for me, but for everybody in here. We all dreamt of this moment.
Stop it.
Look at this. Look at this room. Look around.
Stop it.
Look around. Look.
We all dreamt of this moment. Yeah. Some of them did, but a lot of them have been maybe, 20, 30 years ago, but, and he's telling them, go on, sorry, Jack.
Kevin Costner's here. Kevin Costner's here.
Like,
Kevin
who gives a
Costner's
shit
never
about
here.
Go on.
Kevin's like
Well,
in
you
a
gotta
mountain
love
with a cow or something, but today he's here. Don Cheadle's here. I'm just looking around. Just everybody's here. Like, this is a good night. Yeah. And I got the best seat in the house.
I've got the best
When I was a
seat in the
kid
house.
growing up, I used to watch this show, and I would stay up late with my family, just trying to guess who would win. And every time my mom would say, "It's Meryl Streep, stupid."
Oh,
Who else is going to win? She
stop
wins
it,
every
stop
time.
it. It's just like, do we need to fucking acknowledge every fucking Meryl Streep? And it's just that classic. She wins all the awards. Who gives a fuck? It's so tired. It's so boring, and just people are going, oh. I'm just surprised. Like, he probably got paid loads of money. I mean, I was looking, like, he is go on.
But he got laughter.
He didn't.
Was it
And
fake?
she was right. You do. You win all the time. That's why when the Golden Globes called me and asked me if I wanted to host, I jumped to the chance and I said, yes. And then they asked me if I saw every movie and every TV show, and then I said, yes. I lied. I only watched Beef. I love you, Ali.
Okay, stop it there.
You know what I mean? It's been
You're going on to an award show and you're saying I haven't seen any fucking TV, or that's the whole point of that award show, is that it's a celebration of fucking.
The truth. David, well, he's not. He's
mandatory.
being
I mean,
Stop it, Jack.
ironic. No.
Yeah, but like what David was saying, like, you want like, as he jokes off the bat, and he's just, like making it seem like he's overwhelmed by the experience
Right.
or something,
Yeah.
and it's just kind of slightly unprofessional or something.
Yeah, I can't believe we're here. She wins everything. Blah blah blah. What was he going on about? And then they asked me again. Giving this information, this exposition about. Oh, the Golden Globes contacted me and said, "Do you want to host the fucking thing?" Well, clear. Like, who gives a shit, mate? And then I
He
said,
doesn't need to say it. We
"Okay,
all know
Hannah,
it.
Hannah, literally, Hannah. You know what I mean?" And this guy's saying, "Oh, I haven't seen no," and I lied, and then he goes on to say that he binge watched all the fucking things. But anyway, and then he did some jokes, and any jokes that had any kind of punch in them, he kind of was apologetic for. So he didn't know what angle he was at. Anyway, it was embarrassing to watch. And as he went in further to the gig, his mouth was drying up. You could see that he knew he was dying on his arse. But I mean, it's one thing to die, on your arse in the international, but it's another thing to die on a stage that big. But he'll be fine. There'll be a bit of a fucking blowback, and then he'll be able to. It's not going to fuck up his career in any way, shape, or form. He'll be able to do. He plays huge, big fucking arenas or whatever, and he'll be able to just take the piss out of it.
He'll be on a podcast in about 3 or 4 years talking about how he saved his career after the Golden Globes, and everyone's gonna be, because everyone hates him now, because he just did badly. It's not like he's done anything really bad. He just did shit. But now 4 years later, everyone's gonna be like, "Oh, people were so harsh,"
Yeah.
and they're gonna, Captain Hindsight it.
But definitely more people will know his name. I started to know him.
When?
I did, after Golden Globe.
Yeah.
So definitely, it's
Oh yeah, I was on
advertising.
speaking of shite appearances, I was on the Tommy Tiernan show last night, and I mean,
Oh, was it?
I thought it was I thought it was. I mean, apparently people say, like, oh, you were very vulnerable, and I'm thinking, because I don't know what I can't watch. I don't want to watch it anyway.
Okay, I'm gonna watch. I want to see your vulnerability.
But sorry, folks. I'm just tired.
Apparently, they're praising Tommy for giving up an audience because they're saying that Tommy wants to really go deep into your soul.
Yeah, well, I don't think Tommy has that ability.
No, he looks like another farmer. Like you look like a farmer, but he looks like extra farmer. He looks like a fisherman.
Yeah, and I didn't call him out on the fact that, you know, when he like, how are you handling getting old? And he stares at you in a way, like I've said before, that I've never said anything that warrants that level of attention from someone.
Yeah.
You know, I've never said anything that is that interesting. You know, where he's staring at you like that, mate. Just wind your eye cocks back in your head, mate. You know, just chill out, dude. And you know, but but it's in, you know, that shtick or that gig whereby he's supposed to not know what guests like it. I wonder.
Do you think he knew that you were?
No, it doesn't matter. But I'm just saying, like, why doesn't he? Like, I think he should let that one go as well. I think he should.
That if you hang around with younger people, you feel younger. That's why there's the key that, you know, if you hang around with people like your age or older, all of a sudden you feel like, you know, you just aged 10 years. And then, you know, you need to hang around with people with a lot of energy, youth, and vibrant outlook on life.
I was happy seeing The Bear actually do well in the Golden Globes.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, the TV series. Yeah, with Jeremy Allen White and I can't remember the girl, the woman that's the actress that's in it. But
Was she
they
Queen? There was
but you know, he was the chef and she was the sous chef, and like they both won a Golden Globe, so that was nice to see because I enjoyed that show, you know.
Well, they both won a Golden Globe.
Yeah.
Globe.
But there's no real story to the show, right? It's kind of, or is there a continuous?
No, there is.
theme,
I mean, like,
yeah?
obviously they're trying to build the restaurant and make it successful, so that's like the ongoing theme, I guess. You know?
Right.
Yeah.
It's like a mockumentary.
Well, it's kind of like giving you an inside view of what it would be like working in a restaurant.
Yeah,
I guess,
like mockumentary.
But it's a fictional story.
Yeah, of course.
Yeah.
Mockumentary is fiction.
I think I did a show last night in I did a show last night in Rat Oath, right? Why are you laughing?
Because you always go back to yourself, which is actually, I think it's a great thing.
Oh Christ! I did a show last night in Rat Oath.
And you know, Rat Oath, it's a really terrible name. I always thought it was full of rats.
I did a show last night in a place called The Venue, right? And I was talking
That's
about...
another thing, like the
and I was
venue
talking,
called The Venue.
Can you turn down Hannah's microphone, Jack? No, that's my one. Just turn Hannah's microphone down. No, go on for it. So I was doing a gig in a place called The Venue, right? And I was talking about mother and baby homes in Tuam, okay? And, you know, it's such a horror show, like neglected to death, you know, by these Catholic nuns. Like, it's like a horror show. These nuns just marching around the cold corridors and neglecting these children. I've got children. It's the saddest thing in the world. I'm not sure if I said it exactly like that. Now, then I went like this, look. I was on stage, right? And I said, that's a ghost. That's the ghost of the dead babies that will haunt you forever. Something like that. But anyway, some guy said, I hope you die. In my DMs in Instagram, he said, I hope you die a slow death for vaping dead babies or something. I think he kind of misunderstood it. I think we might be cutting that story out.
Mm.
Jack,
I just try new stuff out, you know.
I just lighten up, you know, because not only it seems like you cannot convey a story in a funny way, but you're bored with yourself. and you don't know what you say.
So, you guys done with this Joe Coy guy, or do you want any more clips? Or
No, we're done with the Joe Coy guy.
Okay. So there is a bit of a underlying tension today as well. We do like the tension on this podcast, don't we? We love it.
We love it.
So Hannah bought David an expensive cream for his facial features.
Yes.
And
because he had one from this company Kiehl's, but you left it in the hotel.
Mm-hmm.
So I thought I'm gonna, be very thoughtful and buy you that cream. Not this one, but a really nice one.
12.
Anyway, but where is the cream now? It's nowhere to be found, and there is a suspicion that it was given away to his girlfriend.
I don't want to be mean, but I didn't buy it to his girlfriend. I didn't buy it for his girlfriend. So if by any chance you gave it to your girlfriend, bring it back. It's not funny, but David, I mean, you're just like that.
And I'm so tired.
You're not even upset. You're just dead. You're dead inside. But, inside you're dancing.
It's like beating a dead horse. Like, what's the worst thing for a man? A slow horse and fast women. I heard that go, and the fella said, what's the worst thing for a man? And he goes, what? He goes, a slow woman and a fast horse. You got it wrong.
What you're laughing? You have no idea why you're laughing.
What you mean you don't get it? What you mean you don't get it?
But you don't. You're.
I know what it is.
What does
it's
it? Okay,
just
wait,
silly.
Jack. What does it mean?
It means that like the woman, the guy comes up really fast, and the woman, doesn't.
I think we have a little bit of a problem here because the memory of the hard drive is it's going down.
It's going down for real.
Yeah, there's only like 42 megabytes left.
Okay, let's stop and I'll.
Okay.
Loathing, self-loathing, and self-deprecation. Be careful. Of the
And we're live.
Stop touching.
Yeah, and David is
can you not-
self-loading
not-
and self. The what? What did you say? You self-deprecate. Okay. Oh, that's out. That's in. But that must be this.
Nightmare.
Look. Shall I tell you what's nightmare?
Go on. Tell me what's nightmare.
I'd say not having any food, or being bombed, or having some earthquake or tsunami, or that's
God.
a nightmare.
That's the oldest thing in the book.
I
Don't
know.
eat your food because they're starving children.
No, don't
It's
eat.
Terrible.
You're too fat.
Have you ever had bombs go off when you're trying to eat your cereal?
Can you imagine if I said that to a woman? Like I don't care. Like I know I'm fat. I'm
Yeah.
okay with it. I'm overweight
Yeah.
slightly. And all my weight goes to my belly.
Yes, and
Yeah,
tell
yeah.
me that I'm fat.
Of course not.
Because I'm in touch with my body, and I'm body positive, so I'm embracing my fatness.
How's your love life?
Non-existing.
Yeah. I wonder why that is.
I know. I have to work on myself.
So, are you on those dating apps?
Not anymore.
I remember
I'm
Hannah
on-
showed me a dating app, Match.com, and there's just some guy like in a kitchen, just like. Jesus
Those
Christ.
guys on those dating apps are so delusional. Like, you can instantly see.
But it is amazing, as an older man, when you look at a younger woman, right? When you look at a younger woman, like as an older dude, why are you laughing, Jack? I try to start a point and, tangent.
Okay, you just start talking about something.
No, go on.
Just go.
No, Hannah was talking
Anyway,
about
my favorite bar
Okay.
of chocolate is Snickers.
Okay.
But sometimes I do like a Mars. But
Hannah,
it's only when I'm feeling quite different.
Hanya,
Yeah, I'm okay.
Did
I
you?
don't
Did
wanna
you?
because,
Do you, Hannah? Do you think guys are delusional? Go on.
Yeah, and the way they take the photo and then they either grinning or with a beer
So they think that they
or
think they're hot
half
stuff.
naked.
Do you think men think they're better looking? Most men think they're better
Yeah.
looking than they are. Do
Yeah.
you think the same is is it the same with women?
I think women take more care how they look, or
Yeah.
they're more aware of trying. Maybe they use filters or older pictures, or certain.
I
angles.
remember this woman, and she was acting really kind of like, and then I thought, oh my god, she really thinks she's really hot stuff. She thinks she's really beautiful. Fucking state of her, like with her big forehead, massive forehead,
Yeah.
forehead.
Obviously, she wasn't for you. But I'm sure she's for someone.
God, you're annoying.
I know.
What are you distracted over there with?
I'm not distracted, no.
Okay, look, but like the delusion, and I'm the same. Like I'd be looking at a young one, like say 28, 30, and I'd be, looking at her, and then she'd look at me, looking at her, and she'd be going like that, and I'd be thinking, oh, what's your problem? She doesn't have a problem. I have the fucking problem.
Yeah.
Because like thinking that I would even be in with like older guys, it's like going to an exchange market where you bring cars and you try and car swap meet or whatever they're called, and there's a brand new Porsche, and I'm driving up with a fucking and I'm going, look at that car, and what are you talking about? That's a fucking Porsche. You've got an old Morris Minor. So guys are in Morris Minors thinking that they're Porsches. It's a
Yes.
fucking nightmare.
Yes,
What is
yes.
wrong with? Look at the
And-
stadia. That's why it's so unnatural over in Thailand, seeing desiccated old dribbly bastards with really young hot women. It's fucking crazy. But even what did they talk about? Like God,
They don't need to talk about
But I mean,
anything.
what-
She just needs to smile and then do
But
the
how could-
stuff for him. And just be, and they don't need to talk.
Anyway, what were you going to say, Jack? You look like you want to...
But I think the men also very critical of women. That's the most embarrassing. Okay, like you delusional, you think you look better, but that doesn't end there. They actually critical, and they think
Here.
here, look at her head on her. Look, she put on weight. Like, look, she's fat.
That
now.
fucking gobshite neighbor, like he looks like one of those fucking goblins in Harry Potter. You're walking wrong.
Oh,
I'm
the writer, yeah.
I'm throwing out compliments to these young women. You look really like, who the fuck are you? Do you think she gives a shit what you think she looks like? You fucking old pervert. Go fuck yourself.
He does exactly what you do.
Huh?
He does exactly what you do normally.
Hannah, I don't know if you know it, but you're supposed to be on my side.
I am, but I'm trying to open your eyes.
Your eyes are very squeaky. You need to open them. They're quite, aren't they?
Yeah, I have deep set eyes. But
Yeah.
yes.
Maybe because
Well,
there's a
I'm
therapy.
born this
There's a
way.
therapy where they can push them out a bit.
I don't know.
They just
You see,
blow
the-
up your
the-
arse.
The thing is that if
This
you
is
have,
this is getting very. It's getting very like fuck you.
but if you have a droopy eyes, you can fix it. But if you have a deep set eyes, you can't just pull them.
You can. Of course you can. If you blow up your ass, you just go. When you go for a shit and you squeeze hard and your eyes bulge.
Oh yeah. But
Yeah, you need to just shit.
shit forever. Like, is there
Anna, stop dribbling over the microphone.
I'm not.
Fucking hell.
You're assaulting me, David. I'm laughing, because I don't take it seriously,
Oh, thank you.
Hmm.
Thank you. Okay. What are we talking about?
Yeah, that's boring about guys, old guys trying to date. Because I can't date you.
Well, what is it like to be with a really older guy? But I'm an older guy, for God's sake.
Yeah, no, I don't think it's very exciting because most of them have erectile dysfunction. One thing. And And then there's, they all have man boobs and wrinkly skin and bad breath.
The fucking stadia, look at you.
I know.
No, but I'd say so. How
think they
how old would you go for?
Oh no, I wouldn't go 70. I think, or maybe if it was Clint Eastwood.
No, but I'm saying like what for a guy like how young would you go with a 30-year-old guy?
No.
35-year-old?
No.
40? Really, 40-year-old guy?
Maybe still too young.
45?
45, yes. It all depends.
I should be going out with a 57-year-old woman.
Oh yeah.
It's funny, isn't it? Like the idea. Like I don't know why. Hello, how are you doing? Hello, how are you? What do I do? I do stand-up comedy. What do you do? I'm semi-retired, actually.
They're actually retiring, yes. But like all the mature people, all the people around 50, and even if they arty-farty, they still they just like old way of thinking, not spontaneous. Just doing.
Well, Hannah was good, wasn't she, Jack? Because when we were on holiday in Thailand, Hannah always wanted to do. She was afraid she was going to miss out in the day, so she was always planning stuff and doing stuff. And so you just went along with her, didn't we? And we tended to have tended to have a good time.
But I wasn't afraid that I was going to miss out. I just wanted to do it. I didn't want to be bored.
Yeah. So Hannah is a good person to go on holiday with. Although at times, I know you find me very annoying, because sometimes I can see you just give me that withering old look, and then I find you very annoying sometimes.
Oh yeah.
But it's because I'm annoyed or something. That's why anyone is annoying. When you're actually in Alcoholics Anonymous, they say they have this thing, HALT. Are you one of these things? Hungry, angry, lonely, or tired? Or a combination of all four? Yeah, I'm hungry. I am hungry right now.
Yeah.
I'm tired.
Are you lonely?
No.
No.
Well, of course I'm not lonely. Don't I have you and Jack and Daniel?
I know, but you might be lonely inside.
For what?
Don't know.
Go on then. What?
It's existential loneliness.
Okay, explain to people who don't know what existential loneliness is.
So you have people around, but you feel lonely, misunderstood. You have a void inside which you can't fill it with anything.
You need your void filled, love.
Okay, that's what I'm saying.
But yeah, I know what you mean. People feel. Jesus Christ, Jack! These sound effects. So can I just say, right? Yes, that idea, this illusion of sense of purpose that in society, my name is Brian. I la. But what really? It's all a social construct. I think the very funny thing is though that people. The thing that has given me comfort, and this is to all Irish people, we're house obsession is baked into our DNA. House. I mean, we even train our dogs to go house. Right, it's a new joke. But here's the thing, you think I own a house, I own 4 houses. Yeah, okay. Do you know what happens when you die though?
Well,
except you're not going to. The minute you die, you'll be buried underground, and there'll be somebody moved into your house. You can't take your house isn't going to be buried with you. And here's John now. We're digging the hole, and we're putting the house into the hole with John. So. You don't really own a house. It's quite a. Obviously, you pass it on to the next generation, generational wealth. But it is quite comforting to know that even if you do own a house, you don't really own your house. It's only temporary. You're just renting it for as long as you're alive.
Yeah.
I mean,
Definitely.
People are obsessed with fucking houses.
I definitely put
Everybody follows the same route.
Yeah, I definitely put experiences.
Yeah, we should all start be homeless.
No, but I definitely put experience over possessions.
Yeah.
like living life, experiencing, than just owning
Yeah.
something. But I think having a place to live securely gives one sense of stability and relax you. That
Well, speaking
when
of which, can we
can-
talk about Daniel getting
I don't
a new
know.
apartment? Of course we can.
I don't know. Ask Daniel if he wants to say.
Yeah, sure. Yeah.
Speaking of security and stability and
Yes.
having a sense of your own place,
Yeah.
Daniel has he's moving into a new apartment. It's really nice, Daniel.
Yes, it's very exciting. I'm looking forward to it. Just need to make it a home
Yeah.
as such, and then it should be. It's all good. Like, I got a great view of the city, and it's real. Like,
And it's nice and
It's-
spacious. It's new. It's clean. It does take a while though to, because it's empty, but to turn it into a home.
yeah.
What's it like, Daniel? Finally having your own place. Genuinely, what is it like? I mean,
I know
what-
it's cool.
go
like-
ahead, Connor. What's it like?
No,
Getting
it's
your own-
cool. Like, it's just the build up to it, and then
Did you think it wasn't going to happen?
I mean, like sometimes I thought like like almost not talking about it and not acknowledging it, so just sort of like don't jinx it.
Don't jinx it, right? Yeah.
I know it's like it seems crazy. I mean, like I might be slightly superstitious, but like but like, I don't know, just things like that. Just kind of just like no, that's happening. Yeah. But then you don't know, like you think that something's gonna happen along the way something will wreck the whole thing, but then it actually happens and it's like real.
And you
Real nice,
you
like-
do you take the elevator up to the whatever floor?
Yeah, I take the.
Is it a nice elevator?
Yeah, it's all right.
Mm.
And the minute Daniel got the key and he came out, and and his smile was like from ear to ear,
What do you
Yeah,
mean?
yeah.
What do you mean, Hannah?
because he was so happy.
Well, yeah, but I know. But what key? When? Where? How?
when he
Oh,
got
yeah,
the key
no.
for the
Oh,
apartment.
when he got. Oh, you mean when he came out of when he got the apartment?
from the
Yeah.
offices or whatever.
He came out.
Yeah,
and
he
you
came
were
out,
you were
and
waiting for him.
I was waiting
Yeah.
in the car, waiting
see.
for
Yeah,
Daniel,
yeah.
and then he jingled the key, and
Oh wow!
he smiled,
Yeah,
so
yeah.
like from ear to ear.
That was a pretty special moment, huh?
Yeah, it was nice. Yeah, it was just like wide smile, just like
Mm.
it was really nice feeling. Yeah.
Yeah, it is amazing, because when we were Daniel's age, we were living in Copenhagen.
Yes,
Yeah.
and
We lived there for 6 years.
Yeah, and we were renting, and also it was very hard because there wasn't a security in renting as well. It was very hard because also we were outside the system,
Yeah.
so there was like we couldn't benefit with any privileges which
Yeah.
exist there.
Although Denmark was, I mean, we could access the health service, couldn't
Yeah,
we?
you do, but like you always pay it yourself. It's
Oh, yeah.
not like provided for you, like even
Yeah.
kindergarten or school or whatever. If you're not in the system.
But
you
it
have to
it
pay
does. I
yourself.
think maybe. I guess my point. Well, okay. So, but a massive congratulations. I mean,
Thank you.
But this is such. It's such a special moment, I think, in Daniel's life, and me as a dad, and you as a mom, and Jack as a,
brother.
Jack is a bollocks. No. Oh God. It's just a really kind of milestone.
Yeah, and I
And
also
it's
think
really like anyway,
So-
it's just well deserved.
yes, but I also think like they say, oh, if you suffer, then you're more creative. But I think you need to have certain basic needs met to be able to be creative. Because if you don't, you just can't think. Your brain is too constricted with this sort of need for security.
Oh yeah.
So
Sorry. So just to finish up the original thought, I think that should give comfort to people who think that they'll never own a house, they'll never save up the money, or they'll never get a mortgage. Okay, but you will hopefully at least be able to rent a place. And also the people who really almost measure their self-importance by the fact that they have a fucking house. It's not really their house because they're going to die.
You're gonna die.
So they'll be underground like this. Look. and somebody will be having a wank in their house 2 days later. Think about that. You'll be dead underground, and your children will be wanking in the house that was yours. Jesus, David, come on. You're better than that. I don't think I am. So anyway, I was on the Tommy Tiernan show, yeah. Blah, blah, blah.
And what happened? Did you watch it?
No, I don't want to watch it.
Okay, I'm gonna watch it. And
I thought it was going to be.
Like.
I thought it was going to be. I mean, people said it was. Okay, actually,
What did people say? What did they say? I'm gonna watch it, and we're all gonna watch it, and we're gonna say what we think, or maybe we can analyze Tommy, do like a psychoanalysis of Tommy, because he's really interesting character.
Yeah.
Are we gonna dissect the way he thinks?
Should we play a little clip?
Oh God, no,
yes,
no.
yes, please, yes. Let's.
With getting older and what's changed.
It's what we were talking
getting
about.
older.
Yeah.
Getting older. How with getting older and what's changed in terms of
Getting older. Yeah. Well, I guess I'm probably in denial of it. I did start going to the gym recently because the thing is, actually, during lockdown.
what do you do at the gym?
Fucking lunges or whatever the fuck. And I pay a personal trainer because there's no way I'd do it without somebody just looking at you and telling you to do it. Because if I rely on my own brain, I do fuck all. Well, look, I dyed my fucking beard, didn't I?
Oh, did you?
Yeah, I dyed my beard. I don't have as much grey as you do, but I dyed my beard to cling to the fucking.
Wow, really?
Yeah.
Why
would you not dye your beard?
Are you dating?
Yes, yeah. I
That's
am.
why you dyed your beard.
No, I also. Quiet, please, on the set. Fuck's sake, Tommy. RTE, go on. It's probably Ryan Tuberty scrabbling his way back. He's my first cousin. Did you know that?
I know that, and I also know that you were never on his late.
Never on his fucking late.
Oh,
14 years. And
I know,
thank you,
this is
Tommy
terrible.
Tiernan, for finally.
You just can't let it go.
15 fucking years. Sorry. Oh no, you didn't invite me.
I didn't invite you.
Because you didn't know.
No.
You didn't know. Stop me, Tiernan.
Stop it.
Finally.
Can you stop it there,
After
Jack?
15
Jack, I don't want to
fucking
hear
years.
Jack.
Sorry.
Jack.
Oh no, you didn't invite me.
I didn't invite you.
Because
I
you didn't
know.
know.
Stop it.
There's only
You didn't know.
10 seconds left.
Okay.
Yeah, you didn't know, Tommy. Yeah. Fucking bullshit.
Not bad.
I cursed too many times. Fuck. I'm just listening to that, but it's just because I was getting frustrated. Look, it's a weird kind of format. Well, if I was ever to go back on again, I think I'd be a little bit better prepared. But you know,
He's not gonna do any more serious.
well, I'm just saying. Okay, well, I'm not.
They're not a
But it's an
commissioner.
odd sort of situation because Tommy is not necessarily a well, maybe it's my relationship with. I don't have a relationship with him, but my
I think
attitude.
you look up at.
I look up to
Yeah.
Tommy, yeah, and so there's a bit of a, you know, it triggers me into, it's like
your father.
yeah, you
He
know,
triggers
so he's sitting down. So are you having difficult? What's old age? And I just start fucking saying anything that pops into my head, you know, just to here have
Something is
the
really stupid.
take that information, take this information. I fucking Ryan Tuberty, whatever. I thought that was funny, you know, because there was noise or something. So I was pretending it was Ryan Tuberty trying to get me off the TV.
yeah, it's funny.
You know. But anyway, by the way, that whole thing, like, to me, it's just, you know, comedy ammunition. I don't really give a fuck. Ryan Tuberty is a very nice kid.
Of course.
He's a nice guy. The
But
Tubertys
he
are cool.
didn't invite
They're
you on a show.
He did.
Because it's like you are the most successful comedian. You did the Savage Eye, and
Hanya,
you did
I
not
don't
even
ca-
acknowledge
I don't,
it.
Hanya.
On later show, like they have the same guest
Yeah,
every
I got
3
it.
months. I mean, hello.
Yeah.
And
I know, but
now
here's the
maybe
thing.
you have a chance because
I don't, Hannah.
You don't want to.
Listen,
I
Hannah.
think you should because they say they promote, like they change the format, and you're saying they don't care about international stars. They care about homegrown
Well,
stars.
that's nice.
So you should
That's
be.
nice of them to say that, because here's the thing: I have to shout to get a point in. It is nice, Hannah, because you know we're not a big internet. We're a small little rinky-dinky country, and we should concentrate on our. But maybe it is not. We should have international stars on. Anyway, listen.
When they
the only
come,
thing
yeah.
is, I'm sorry to have to tell you folks in TV and TV3 and RTE. I'm sorry. I know this is going to kill you, and I've said it before.
But yes, TV is important, but it's nowhere near as important as it used to be. Hallelujah, brothers and
No,
sisters. And
it's
that,
dying.
and that is my a lifesaver for me, because social media, for loads of comedians, 20, 30 years ago, you had to figure out a way to get on a show. You have to come up with a thing, and then you'd have some fucking commissioning editor sitting in RT just.
Have a sleep, and now we can do this.
So now we are our own commissioning editors. We can give ourselves the green light. We can create our own content, and we have a direct connection through our phones. It's like a mini TV show on our phones. People have them in their pockets. People are always on the phones, and we can build up an audience. So it's incredibly exciting, and it's very revolutionary. What's that?
You should do it. Just
What
like,
the hell?
You should do it. You should.
Listen, guys, you can't
You
be
should
moved.
do it. Like he was too long. You should do it. Just play the sound
Hanya,
to get off
Hanya,
because he's
Jack-
ranting. And
Jack-
you've said it so many times as well. I think you said that shtick on a few podcasts before. Few times.
And what are you guys moving around for?
Hannah, I think it's your time to do stand
Oh
up.
God,
Oh,
I
yeah.
can't
I
wait for
know,
this
I
piece
know.
of shit.
I think it's your time.
Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome, and that's why we're not laughing, with Hannah Andrews.
You're simply the best. Better than
So, did you hear about midlife crisis? It's a damn horrible affliction, and it's irreversible. So think about coronavirus and then long COVID, and I'm telling you, it's way worse than man flu. So my friend thought she was happily married and lucky, but a few nights ago she woke up to a frightening sound of an earthquake, and it wasn't. It was just her husband snoring. And then on, she started seeing with a completely new pair of eyes. And all of a sudden, he looked like a repulsive lump of human
Okay,
flesh,
come on.
charmless and displeasing. And he's getting definitely old. And lucky, she likes
Fucking hell.
old people.
Okay,
bit.
Hannah, go on. Oh, Jesus
I
Christ.
was really bad?
Yeah.
Why?
Okay, Jack, I want to move on from that immediately.
Well, I think it was really, really great,
Go on, tell me
Daniel,
why
did
was
you
it great?
laugh?
because I thought the language used was really
Oh yeah, it was. He's
really
such a sweet.
intelligent, and
Oh.
it made me laugh internally, which is
Okay.
harder. you know?
Yes.
It made me want to be a better man.
Okay.
Sorry, I couldn't even hear it because I was so bored. What was the point of it?
Hey,
Oh, okay.
wait,
No, 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 no.
regardless,
Hey
regardless,
now.
it was,
Maybe you
now.
listen
Hey
it,
now.
and you
Hey
know
now.
when it's a podcast, when you listen.
I know, but just tell me
But
what
just-
the point of it is in a sentence.
it was better than Joe Coy anyway.
Yeah, right. No, go on. It's
it's
okay.
a sentence that a woman, people going for a midlife crisis, and a woman wakes up and see a man.
But that's not
really
her
old.
midlife crisis. That's she just realized that the guy is old. What's it got to do?
That's her midlife crisis. That
But
she's
usually-
unhappy with the married life, and the guy who she thought he's handsome, but she just realized he's ugly. And
Because some
not
guys
caring.
snore so badly that it vibrates the bed.
Yeah, that's what tipped her to realize that.
Is this true?
Yeah.
We're the wrong audience. It's for female audience.
So, and that's why.
Is that sexist, is it?
Yeah, I don't know.
And like if you don't understand, maybe you're not my type of. I'm not your cup of tea. Okay.
Okay. Any?
So I don't need to please everyone.
That's true.
You know.
Open the cage. Trivia about Nicolas Cage. Nothing trivial
Yes.
about Nicolas Cage.
Yes.
EFGHIJKLMNOP.
Yes. So, it was actually Nicolas Cage's.
All you have to do.
It was actually Nicolas Cage's birthday last week on the 7th of this month, January.
He's a Capricorn.
He's a
then.
Capricorn, yes. I am drawn to Capricorns for some reason. I don't know why. But yeah, he he said that he actually would like to play. He would like to be in a musical. Nicolas Cage. He recently said this on a short interview, and he would like to be in Jesus Christ Superstar, and he'd like to play Pontius Pilate.
Okay.
Yeah. He sees himself in that role,
Yeah.
and
Yeah,
I don't know.
he'd be great in that role. He
Yeah.
can do anything. He could read the phone book, and I'd still kind of be interested. There's something quite interesting about
Yeah, I'd like to see Nicolas Cage in a musical. I think that'd be fun.
That's
And definitely, he's a good dancer. He's got the moves.
Oh,
Yeah.
for sure. Yeah.
sorry, I'm just checking that message that Hannah was talking about. I love that, Daniel. Nice bit of bit of information about Nick. Excuse me. That was really good, Daniel. Excuse me.
Are you mansplaining again?
Thank you for that, Daniel. It's lovely to. That was like a little cappuccino of Nicholas, a Nicocino. It was like a Nicolas Cage accino.
Yes.
Lovely. Jack, conspiracy corner.
Well, today on Conspiracy Corner, you have two options. Would you like to hear a conspiracy about the letter blue,
Yes.
or about pigeons?
Letter blue.
The letter what?
The word blue
Oh yeah.
or pigeons?
Blue.
Well, it's I'm gonna talk about pigeons, but I'll do the blue one next week. But anyway, pigeons. I actually don't know much about that blue one. I thought you were gonna choose pigeons, but anyway. Have you ever seen?
What the hell?
David should have. He was playful, and
Anna, you don't
just-
even know what he's talking about.
I know he's talking about pigeons, and he doesn't want to talk about blue. He was just giving you an option, and unfortunately, you didn't choose the right option, and he went to option he wanted to talk about at the
Exactly.
start.
Correct.
Okay.
No, not okay.
It's not funny
I
when you have to
said it.
explain it.
I said it, very clearly. I think I'm very proud of myself. For once, I explained the thing.
It was nearly as
On
funny
the
as your house joke. That was really funny.
House.
Why are you laughing as much as you?
Because you died.
Oh shit! So have you ever seen a baby pigeon?
No, actually.
Have you, David?
Well, because they're in a fucking nest.
But have you actually seen a baby pigeon?
But have you
When
actually
they
seen
leave-
pigeons?
No,
Oh,
no,
yes.
no. Have you actually seen a baby pigeon? Just say yes. It's a yes or no answer.
No, probably not. Or
It's a
maybe-
yes or no answer. It's a yes or no answer.
You did or you didn't?
No.
Okay, Daniel,
Your
have you?
Honor.
I don't think.
No.
The only time is on video,
Yeah, but
Yeah.
pigeons?
not in real life.
Was it pigeons specifically?
Oh, go on, Jack.
Or was it another?
Shut up, David.
Was it
you know,
another type
that's
of bird?
So
I think it was
rude.
another type of bird.
Okay. Well, what if the pigeons were tracking everyone and they weren't real, they were artificial, and their eyes were two cameras? Did you ever think about that? Did you ever? And did you ever see where they hang out? They hang out on power lines, and you know why they're there? Guess.
To get recharged.
Exactly. Exactly. See,
Yeah.
it's intuitive. You're already on board, David.
Yeah.
He must have hit his head really hard when he sneezed. This person sent us a message, but that was good, Jack. Thanks. No. I'll be back to you in a second. The somebody said the merch on the messages in one of the podcasts.
Well, why are we talking about this?
I just, huh?
What was it? Oh,
Because I want to finish up soon.
all right.
I'll go back to your.
No,
Okay.
I don't want to talk about mine anymore.
Oh fuck me! Look, just the podcast is genuinely brilliant. I've binged most of the episodes since coming across it. This has so much potential; it's insane. Please update the font for the name of the channel and work on your thumbnails for each video. These make such a massive difference. Oh fuck! I've just gone out of it. These make such a massive difference because all it can take is for some of the clips to go viral, and then your videos can reach a higher audience. When it's being pushed out by the algorithm. Oh, right. Maybe you all know this, but I didn't actually want to see. But I want to see this shit do well. Okay. All right. Good luck. That's very fucking nice.
And also, that's
I didn't
why
think-
shorts. We have to put a lot
I
of
didn't know. I
shorts.
didn't know. I didn't know the
font?
font had something to do with it.
Yeah, that's why we have to put a normal font.
Well,
like-
what are you supposed to talk about with pigeons and they're actually like drones operated by a national security agency? I mean, what are you supposed to go talk about that as an actual
no,
conspiracy?
Yeah,
on
yeah,
then.
that's a conspiracy theory.
How is it a conspiracy theory, Hannah?
That some people might believe in it. I don't, but some people do. But the truth is that I haven't ever
Daniel,
seen.
Jack is being like a sullen teenager, just like.
But I must say, pigeons are very annoying. They're very dirty. They used to shit.
Yeah, they're dirty because they live in the city.
No. They shit everywhere, and if you can't get rid of them, and you have to put the spike so they can't sit. And once I had a pigeon couple sitting on the railing on my balcony, and I find them really disgusting. I don't like them. And they were sitting and I tried to shush them away, and I was just sort of poked them with the stick, and they were just looking at me and not moving. They didn't. And I said, they're homeless. I have to let them stay overnight.
A pigeon killed itself on our balcony.
Yeah,
it
and
flew into the window.
From the other side, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, that was freaky.
Yeah.
Because I'm
Because it thinks it's flying into the.
No, I didn't see it, but I was just walking into the room, and there's a big window, and there's a mark in the middle, and I'm just thinking, shit, what's that mark? And going outside, and it's the big, massive
Yeah, but that's
pigeon.
because
the pigeon realized it was an AI robot, and it couldn't figure it out.
That's because they should not design windows like that where they reflect it so much that the pigeon thinks it's flying into the sky.
No, fuck off, pigeon.
Yeah, if you're a pigeon and you can't figure out what's a window and what's a sky, then I'm sorry.
Then you means you're stupid.
You didn't have to say couple pigeons. You could just said two pigeons were sitting outside my balcony, and I tried to shoot them, and they were just going.
Because they look like couple. Not couple,
Anyway, what's nice about
it's my story's not perfect, Oh look, you're just correcting me 10 minutes after.
Do you know? It's like trying to eat spaghetti with a spoon. Listening to you, do you know that? It's just so difficult.
Here, David.
Okay.
David, why don't you tell us again why it's so much better now than it was 30 years ago to be a comedian? Just tell us again.
In one sentence.
Yeah.
Huh?
Because it's every time you say it just gets more and more interesting.
One sentence.
Okay, so what were we talking about?
One sentence. One is why it's better to be comedian now than 30 years ago.
Yeah, what's so good about social media? Go on, tell us again. David has just noticed the sound outside.
Is there sound outside?
There's sound outside.
Little neighbours.
Okay, David, stop doing this.
What? Stop doing what? I said little neighbours.
Stop spying on your neighbours.
How am I spying on my neighbours? I'm listening to them. It's not spying. So what?